YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to the freaking channel, and welcome to, we are in, where are we? Cold Spring, Minnesota. We brought the big rig, so we've been taking this truck kind of everywhere. We're gonna give you a full rundown on this, the family rig. If we can get 1,000 likes, 1,000 likes, Crown Rally North is in a month and a half. If we get 1,000 likes on this video, we're gonna have this thing logoed up, decaled up, and we are gonna go 4 deep, and we're gonna take this thing on Crown Rally. Hit that like. If there's 1,000 likes, I promise you we will take this. The Lambo will sit at home. After everything that just happened, I don't even know. We might even sell the freaking Lambo. If anybody knows what's gonna go on with this economy, like, let me know, because if I could sell it now, like, I might wanna do that and put some money in the bank. Let's get to it. 2006 Chevy Kodiak, a church van, a Chevy 3500, all mated together in factory-like craftsmanship by Fab Lab. Ryan over at Fab Lab built this. I did not build this. I wish I could, but I did not build this, and it has been stretched about 2 feet. It has full custom drivetrain. Everything on it has been custom. These fenders alone have like 2 months of work to make them. I mean, we're talking like they're perfect. And they unbolt, so you can take these fenders off. So when we get this thing wrapped, I don't think we're gonna take any parts off because it's like all is together perfect. But every single thing on this truck has been customized or custom built, all the way down to, like, check out this ladder. If you look at the body lines on this truck, the ladder follows the body lines perfect. So the van is technically a 6-door, but if you look at the driver's side, the driver's side is a 2-door here, and then you've got your 1-door, door number 2, door number 3, door number 4. We also have a full awning that we are not pulling out right now. I actually haven't taken the awning out yet, and we have lights on this whole side. So, all right, so welcome to the inside of our camper van truck. I don't know exactly what to call this thing. We've got a full custom shelving system that was built. It's got, the drawers are very hard to get open because they actually have, they're slow close, and they've got magnets on them. So we've got a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in these drawers. We've got some shelving down here. We do have a little mini sink. So this thing just pops up underneath here. You've got your water tank. We can pull that water tank right out, fill that up, and then it just has a little small pump back there. There's a pump switch right here. It does just drain to the outside, so nothing too special about that, except for it's functional. You need to get your teeth brushed, your face washed. We've got clips everywhere here. If you need to tie stuff down, we do have a TV. So our couch system is right here. We've got this pops in. I have taken some Zoom calls in here. Pretty awesome. And then up here is our rod for the awning, and then also this is an rafter LED. So underneath the awning is full LED lights. If you see in the back corner there, we've got switch panels all over the place, or plugins. The ceiling is all been custom built. If you look, it's freaking sweet. We've got LED pocket, these little pod lights everywhere. Those are all on a remote. And I mean, if you want to get wild and loose, yeah, then we can just party in here. It's got all sorts of settings for the lights. Back to the couch. So this couch does have, check these out, we've got easy close drawers. We've also got this one, you click. Check that, check this out. Got to use a magnet. Super cool. We've got another switch panel here. It's got a voltmeter right on there, or volt gauge, I should say. Everything you'll notice that was built in here is like set up so it's easy. We got an easy slide tray for the battery. We have our digital readout back there. We've got panels and distribution blocks and all sorts of stuff. We've got this massive 3,000 watt power inverter, a marine battery charger. So we do plug in. We've got like basically what would be like a shore power. We can plug in on the outside of the van right here. And then the rest of the time, so like right now, if you'll notice, if you listen to this freezer slash fridge or freezer is always running. Right now, we're sitting at 13.5 volts right down here on, if we want to turn the inverter on, got a switch right there. We don't need that on. We are running on full solar right now. It is super sunny out. We've got 2 big panels in the back up on the roof. And then in here we've got this. Oh, hey. Amazing. Something else that's freaking awesome. This pops up, slides out. That way it's all strapped on. So if you want to take this thing out, get it a little closer. If you're tailgating, if you're having a party, if you're hanging out outside, if you're camping, you can just reach it much easier. Of course, what would a huge camper, truck, van thing be without a nice slamming stereo system? So this does have a really nice aftermarket stereo. So if you look on a lot of these type of conversions, there's a gap between, they put a seal in between them, it's kind of janky. I have looked at a lot of them. I have not owned, or I did not plan to own one. This is the only one that I've seen that I had to have. The time came and I jumped in a plane and I flew. Alright, you guys, so I cannot begin to tell you guys how sweet this thing is. It's literally the coolest vehicle I've ever seen in my life. And I now own it. We had one little thing, first bump I hit, mirror fell off. So we're gonna get that patched up here, and then we're gonna start our 18-hour drive home. Let's go. Alright, so it is like 90-something degrees out. I do not have it on because I didn't want there to be a bunch of noise in here for you guys, but we are going to fire it up. If you come up here into the cockpit, we've got a nice Alpine in-dash, touchscreen, everything, ACs, ice cold. All the gauges are matched. We got custom gauge lights. Everything matches. It actually looks pretty sweet. All right, so the one thing with this, I keep trying to do video and everybody pulls up and stops and wants to, everyone wants to look at this thing, talk about it. It's awesome. It gets way more attention than the Lambo. This thing drives down the freeway at 80 miles an hour. Absolutely perfect. It's got 513 gears in it. It does have the 6.6 Duramax. It's got a 6-speed transmission in it, and it has been tuned to a 5-speed. It doesn't make sense how quick it is. I mean, obviously it's not fast, but it actually moved. Up here, I just threw this in, put some Velcro on it. Got a little garbage can. We've got this, so if anyone needs it for the back, that slides back. Kids can use it. There's also a bunch of room for storage. We've got storage in here. Now we'll put our wipes here. My kids are a disaster zone. We do have heated seats on the fronts that we just have to finish wiring in. We've got more spots to plug in. Obviously we got the custom gauges. Let's see what else is there. Up here we do have a reverse camera that has a forward camera, a backwards camera, and it can record at all times. Yeah, so this is the inside, guys. This thing is it's freaking sweet. I love it. It's my favorite thing I've ever bought. All right, so we are back outside. It has the wind has calmed down just a little bit. The suspension in this thing was custom built. It's King Shock's Atlas springs, and the Atlas springs have like a 3 to 4 inch kind of soft top, and then they're very, very strong springs. So we are set up to haul, so we can haul pretty much anything with this. It's on 20-inch custom wheels, and we've got these tires are 335 80 R20s. So I think they end up being about 40 inches tall. These, you'll notice these running boards. A lot of people have commented on these running boards. These running boards are everything you see. The front bumper, rear bumper, and the side are all custom, made of aluminum. They're not gonna rust, and they are like, I mean, they're perfect. If you take a look at these things, even under here, like this is the stuff I notice. See this? See that? That perfect, like absolutely perfect. These little kickouts, like everything. The hardware, everything's done in stainless and with aluminum bushings. This build is so clean. When you look at where the two have been mated together, you don't notice anything different. Everything was drilled and spot welded. So like, looks totally factory. And everything works like factory. One other thing that was done inside of this vehicle was about 1,000 pounds of Dynamat. So when you drive down the road, it actually doesn't make a bunch of noise. In this rear bumper, you'll see there is, so we've got KC lights for backups. And then right here, due to the height of the vehicle, our brake lights and reverse lights were too high for legal operation. So they did put these are brake lights. They have reverse lights in them. We've got the hitch is, everything's solid with the hitch. We can pull anything we want. We got some rock tamers that really don't stick out far enough for the tires. Got our gas can carrier. We've got just a nice bin here. So inside this bin we will put, we got a bunch of straps. This is our cord. It's just a normal plug-in cord. You plug this into a normal outlet, and then you can come over here, plug it in so everything works. So if you do have power, you can use that. So one of my favorite things is however he did this and built this. Look at these things. He just barely touched the little lever. These swing open. You got this little pin. This little pin can stick right in there. Keeps it from swinging shut on you. They both do that. This one I've got the bike rack hooked to because we brought the kids' bikes up for this trip. Same thing, that opens up. This is just storage. Got a pop up. That pops down. You can store stuff in there. The rear doors work. Everything works. All the lights work. We got a rear camera right up there. We've also got a rear camera right here, right on the hitch. And then look at these. That's it. That's it. Solid. Got some propane on the side. We'll put a little stove up on here that we can pull off and use. We have lights absolutely everywhere on this whole rig. I'm going to take you up on the roof, show you what we got up there. All right, so we've got our solar panels right here. We've got 2 sun power panels. We've got all the lights. Everything has custom mounts. All of the up top here, all of the rack system and all the mounts for it are all made by Rhino Rack. Full bar of KC lights up front. Through some kayak racks, some kayak holders on here. We do have some tracks in case we get stuck. If we do get stuck, I think we're gonna leave it there because we'll probably be stuck forever. We will be putting another kayak up here. We will be taking this thing up and doing some actual trips with it. We have horn blasters on here and they are the loudest set I've ever heard. I've had a couple sets of them. These are the loudest ones I've ever heard and they are right here. We've got full onboard air. We've got our horns here. All right, nothing too special to see here. We just got Duramax. It's got an intake on it, full exhaust, it's tuned. This front bumper is full aluminum. It's not gonna rust. We've got all of our custom switch panels. Everything is up here, is all wired in so that everything works perfectly on the inside. It's got ice cold air conditioning. We've got, what else? We got the custom grill with the old Fab Lab logo. We've got custom retro, the new modern headlights in here. Close this up. These little pockets here are for the awning. So once the awning's out, it's fully LED lit. There's rocker lights underneath. We're gonna do some night video tonight, and I'm gonna give you guys a full rundown of all the light system that's on here because it's pretty impressive. All right, YouTube, this thing is freaking ridiculous. Look at all of the lights. 2 degrees out, like at 10 o'clock at night.
Look at this thing. Holy buckets.
All right, so there it is, guys. That is a full tour of our, I don't even know what it is. It's like a camper, van, truck, overlanding, off-grid, zombie, apocalypse craziness. And that's it. That is the video. If you like this content, hit that subscribe button. Also, drop us a like. If this thing gets 1,000 likes, this video gets 1,000 likes. So share this out. We will take this on Crown Rally. For real, for real, for real. Peace.